Today, we're going to talk about living in the northeast quadrant of Cape Coral, Florida. So let's get started right now. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Sherry Puchas, better known as Sunshine Sherry. Please do me a favor and click that little subscribe button and also the little bell so you don't miss any of my new videos about Southwest Florida. Also, there's a link for my pretty cool website right down below if you want lots more information about Southwest Florida real estate. Let's get started with a map of where the Northeast Cape is located. As you can see, it shares a border with the Northwest Cape, the Southeast Cape, and North Fort Myers. Santa Barbara Boulevard is the east-west dividing line in Cape Coral, and Pine Island Road is the north-south dividing line. The northeast area of the Cape has lots of freshwater lakes and canals. The Northeast also has a few gated communities, unlike the other sections of the Cape. There are currently 3 parks in the Northeast, and 3 more are in the planning stages. The Northeast Cape is also the home to the North Cape Industrial Park. There are 3 freshwater boat ramps in the Northeast Cape. There's plenty of shopping, plenty of restaurants located right here in the Northeast. So let's get into the details of what it's really like to live here in the Northeast Cape. The homes in the Northeast Cape, for the most part, are built after the year 2000, and they are made of cement block. Now, even though I just said that, I'm going to tell you that there are quite a few wood frame homes in the Northeast Cape. As I'm filming this video, I looked it up on the MLS, and there are 16 wood frame homes for sale in Cape Coral, and 8 of them are here in the Northeast Cape. Most wood frame homes are built before the year 2000, and a lot of them are going to have stucco on the outside, so you may not be able to tell that they are wood frame. So just verify if the home is wood frame or cement block to make sure you know what you're buying. Most of the homes in the Northeast are on well and septic currently. However, the Northeast is the next area scheduled to receive city sewer and water. As you can see on this map, it's in the light pink area, and it's called North 1. This map shows the proposed dates that the city has assigned to all the other areas in the northern half of Cape Coral. Now, when the city brings water and sewer to an area, it's called your assessments. And the cost of that assessments will show up on the tax bill for the property. The city does finance it for 20 years. The homes that are on well and septic will always have a water treatment or conditioning system. Either one you add salt to, like this one, or a whole house reverse osmosis system, like this one. We have always had a whole house RO system, and it's fabulous. Now, I know some of you out there are thinking, I don't want anything to do with a well or a septic. And I kind of felt the same way when I moved to Florida because I've never had a well or a septic. But as it turns out, it's not that big of a deal. However, if you tell me I don't want my search to include any homes that are on well and septic, you may miss out on some homes that have maybe a great location, or they might be a little bit newer And you certainly will miss out on what I get, which is no water bill. Lots of homes in the Northeast Cape are on freshwater canals or lakes. Here are some examples of great homes with great lanais and great views on the freshwater canals. This map shows you that if you buy a home on a freshwater canal in the Northeast Cape, for the most part, you probably can connect to lots of waterways. Also, I've heard the fishing is pretty good in these canals. What do you catch, you say? Largemouth bass, crappie, and even bluegill are just some of the fish you can catch in the freshwater canals. Also, in freshwater, you don't have to have a lift for your boat. You know, as long as we're talking about fishing and boats, here's a map that shows you where the 3 boat ramps are in the Northeast Cape. On this map, it's number 9, number 10, and number 11. Now let's take a look at those communities that I was talking about that are here in the Northeast. The first one I'm going to talk about is Entrada. It's one of my favorites. This is a relatively new D.R. Horton built community. Entrada is a gated community. It's pretty big. There are 720 homes in Entrada, but they do have a very low HOA fee. It is actually under $100. Now, you do have to mow your own grass. Look at this amenity center. It is so awesome. Beautiful pool, workout room, community room, places for the kids to play, and little cabanas that you can do cookouts in. You know, they started building Entrada in 2017, and they're actually just finishing the very last few homes this year. There are multiple freshwater lakes in Entrada, so there are also plenty of waterfront homes. I have to say that this community is very family friendly, and it's really close to lots of shopping. The next community that I'm going to tell you about is right across the street from Entrada, and that is called Bella Vida. These maps show the location as well as a close-up of the community. Bella Vida has both single-family homes and townhouses. There are also multiple freshwater lakes in Bella Vida. The HOA is between $300 and $400 a month, depending on what part of Bella Vida you live in. The clubhouse and some of the amenities are located very near to the front of the community, and the ballpark and the playground are not far away from that either. All of the homes in Bella Vida have tile roofs. There are approximately 440 units in the community, and they were built from 2006 to 2016. Traveling just a little bit north and east, we're going to visit the community of Isles of Porto Vista. Here's the map that shows the panned out version, and here's the one that is the close-up of the community. This community is all condos, and it is gated. There are 216 units in the community, and the HOA is approximately $400 a month. The condos are approximately 1,200 to 1,500 square feet, and all of these condos have 2 bedrooms. Some have a den also, and 2 bathrooms. There's a community pool, there's a clubhouse, and an exercise room. And I've heard that they are very dog friendly in the Isles of Porto Vista. Now, these condos were built in 2006 and 2007. The next community I'm going to tell you about is called Coral Lakes. Here's the map of the panned out location, and here's a close-up of the community. As you can see, it gets its name because there's so many lakes in Coral Lakes. This community has both single-family homes and condos, and there are even more condos that are currently being built. This is a gated community that has a guard at the gate 24 hours a day. There are a lot of two-story homes in this community, and all the homes in Coral Lakes have tile roofs. There are a ton of amenities like a clubhouse, a pool, tennis courts, an exercise room, and a play area, just to name a few. The HOA for Coral Lakes is under $300 a month. I also have to mention one of my favorite smaller gated communities in the Northeast Cape, and that is Casa di Fiori. My very first transaction in real estate was helping a friend purchase an awesome condo in this community. I really like these condos because as you can see here, the covered lanai space is really generous. And the landscaping is beautiful. And guess what? You get a garage. There are 296 units in this community, and the HOA is under $400 a month. The community has these cute little islands so that you can have a cookout. They also have a great clubhouse, a pool, tennis and pickleball courts. The units in Casa di Fiori were built between 2012 and 2020. On to shopping and restaurants. Now, since the Pine Island Road corridor and Del Prado Boulevard are both in the Northeast Cape, you can see on these maps that there is plenty of shopping and lots of places to eat. Both of these roads have a lot of commercial development that's going on right now. Check out these maps that show what exists now. And then here's some pictures of what's going to be here in the not too distant future. You can get just about any kind of food you might be looking for in the Northeast Cape. I do want to throw in a little prop to a local brewery that's in the area. It's on Pondella Road, and it's called Scotty's Beer Works. As you can see, it's a great place to relax on a Saturday or a Sunday afternoon. Parks are next, and there are 3 of them currently. Number 5 on this map is Jafrida Park. This was actually the first neighborhood park in Cape Coral, and it offers such a nice setting for small gatherings, playing some basketball, and basically just letting the kids enjoy the playground. Next is number 6, which is Burton Memorial Park. This is a larger park. It's about 8.5 acres, and it's the home of the Cape Coral Girls Softball League. You can also enjoy a picnic there and play some tennis. The third existing park in the Northeast Cape is number 38, and that's the Del Prado Linear Park. Now, this is a little different kind of park than the other ones that I've talked about. This is actually a 10-foot wide sidewalk that runs for 4 miles from Pine Island Road to Kismet Parkway, and it's on both sides of the road. It offers a great place for you to jog or rollerblade or bike or just plain walk. And the sidewalk is lighted so you can use it at night. In addition, there are 8 fitness stations on the east side of the road between Diplomat and Kismet. On the west side of the road, the trail circles around Lake Zurich, and there's a rain garden about a mile north of Pine Island Road. Let's take a look at the 3 new proposed parks that will be built in the Northeast Cape. First is number 3 on this map, which is called Lake Mead. This park is going to have so much going on. There's going to be a dog park, pickleball, tennis, shuffleboard, horseshoe pits, playgrounds, a skate park, a boat launch, and a beach. And that's just naming a few things. Construction is actually scheduled to begin in September of 2022. Next is number 4 on the map, which is Yellow Fever Creek Preserve. Here is the original plan, and here is the Phase 1 plan. It looks like there's going to be a welcome center there. It's a preserve, so it's a little bit different also. Looks like there's going to be lots of parking, and this is kind of exciting, camping. Can't wait for that to get started. And last is number 11 on the map, and that is Gator Circle Park. Guess what? It's up by Gator Circle. This project is currently under construction, and it's going to be a very large park with tennis and pickleball and a ton of playground space and playground equipment. If you have any questions about all this information in this video or about buying or selling here in Southwest Florida, please shoot me a text or visit my website. And the information for both of those things is right down below in the description. And if you want more information about Southwest Florida, maybe you should check out one of my other videos on my channel, like the 55+ communities in the area, or the 10 myths of Cape Coral and Fort Myers that I debunk for you. Don't forget, I'm Sunshine Sherry. I am always here to help, and I can't wait to work with you.